Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry we haven't done anything in a while, but we're back here. We're going to continue on the little 140 here. Today we really don't have a set task we're doing. We're just tinkering around with little things that kind of is time consuming. We're going back today. Shane is replacing some gaskets that really didn't seal up that good on the valve covers. So we went with the original ones just because, you know, it's one of those that we didn't really think about it fully. But when we started pre-oiling it, over time it just, I guess, started leaking. We noticed it like a week ago. It started leaking. So Shane went back and he replaced them with a nice aftermarket rubber gasket. So those are pretty much leak proof and they're reusable in case we have to open it up again. So he's finishing up that right now. And just to be clear, we got some comments on the last video of when we're cranking it over. We weren't trying to start it. We're doing a pre-oil on the engines. When these sit for a long time, they lose the actual the primer on the oil system. So that's what we're doing. We weren't trying to crank it. We know it didn't have spark plugs. It didn't have leads for the plugs. It doesn't have magnetos. So we're just trying to crank it over just so we could get the pressure on the oil system before we try to start it and cause damage to the engine. But in that, since we added the ST oil filter adapter, it was a little harder for it to pump that thick oil that we're using through the system. So we had to go a different route, which these are common for these engines to use. It's just a pressurized a tank that pretty much just forces all the oil through the engine. So you get a perfect pre-lube through the whole engine versus trying to crank it. Since that was the issue we're having, we couldn't get that initial suction or pulling of the oil since it was so thick, and it had to go through the filter. So we just hooked up this tank here to one of the galleys for the oil, and we pressurize it. But you gotta make sure if you do use this system here, you do at least pump 70 to 75 psi to get that thick oil through the tank and the system. So it worked out pretty good. We got it pre-oiled, so we got it all full of oil, so it's ready. So that's why right now we're just putting the leads. We're gonna start putting the leads, the mags and all that, so we get it ready for you. We hooked up the lines for the fuel, so we just got one more line to the carburetor. So next time, hopefully, we'll get it started for you guys and see how she runs. So today we're also putting the Firewall installation that we got from airtex. So right now I already pre-installed it, so I cut my notches for your stringers and all that to clear it, and I cut the notch for the center channel and then the vent system. So now it's ready to go. So we're gonna put that in there so we can start running our cables, our brand new cables for our controls and all that stuff. So another thing, we're up to 500 subscribers, so we thank you guys deeply for that. If you guys, you know, like our content, go ahead and subscribe. You know, it doesn't cost you anything, so really appreciate it. We're trying to get to that 1,000 mark, so we can open up some new features for the YouTube and give you guys some better videos and stuff. So we really appreciate it, and thank you guys. All right, we just finished up doing what we were talking about earlier. Shane went and go ahead and he replaced the valve cover gaskets with the new silicone ones, and he had to pretty much reassemble all the baffling again and safety wire, a bunch of other stuff. He routed the brand new ignition wires that we got. All we need to do is just mount the mags, but we just got to finish a couple ADs that are on the mags that we have to inspect, make sure they're good to go. We'll slap those in there when they're nice and inspected. And Shane made a nice fuel line also. So this one's pretty much ready to go almost. Well, besides the duct and, you know, little things here and there. But yeah, by next time we're gonna do some more stuff on the engines to finish it up. Maybe run out the scat tubing and stuff, just so it can look more complete. Right now it still looks kind of, you know, half-assed, but it's just little things that, you know, make it the finished product. So we also finished the Firewall installation that we got from airtex. So that's in there nice, and let me get around the other side. It's all cut, installed. So now it's just we're gonna finish up the the dash here and start running the cables, control cables, and all that stuff, and start. We overhauled or resealed the master cylinders. So the brake cylinders, we're gonna put them in there, and then put the pedals back on, and then we have also insulation for around the front bulkhead here, so that once we mount the actual pedals, we'll put all your new insulation on there. So since it is Arizona here, we got like 120-degree weather, so it's nice having that right there where the firewall is. So we'll have that mounted, and we also got a new plexiglass cut out for us and etched, so all to the original specs that it was when it was manufactured. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. So also we're gonna cut out our instrument panel here with the CNC we have, and start mounting all our gauges and radios and stuff. So that'll be in the next couple of videos that we have for you guys. So like I said, it's just little by little. It's a little time consuming, but right now it's just to the point where it's just the little stuff that takes a while. But once we have it going, it'll be a nice finished product. So hopefully we get it running for you pretty soon. Also next, Shane's gonna run all your coax cables for your comm antenna and your GPS, since we are putting a Garmin 400 in here, WASP system. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And like I said, we already have the upholstery stuff. So once we run the wires and get it buttoned up, we'll put in your vinyls, and it'll be good to go. So thank you guys for watching and subscribing. And if you haven't, please subscribe. You know, it helps us a lot making more of these videos, and we'll keep you posted when more work. Thank you guys.